This couple was thrilled to receive a multi-million-dollar mansion without spending a dime. However, the wealthy owner had a peculiar condition. They were never to open the cellar in the backyard. If they broke this rule, the house would be taken back immediately. Jim found the deal suspicious, thinking it sounded too good to be true. His wife, however, was dazzled by the idea of a free luxury home. The wealthy man smiled mysteriously and insisted they spend the night. The next day, he vanished, leaving behind a formal property contract. Excited, the couple checked the backyard and found the cellar door securely locked. Jim's wife was overjoyed, but Jim remained cautious. In the end, their desire for the mansion outweighed their concerns, and they signed the contract, becoming the legal owners. On their first night, a grief-stricken drunk man appeared at their door, said something cryptic, and left. Jim wondered if his words were about the cellar. Then, at their housewarming party, Jim's mistress, May, showed up uninvited. Unknown to his wife, Jim and May had a secret relationship. They exchanged furtive glances and planned to meet the next day. However, May reported Jim to their company for sexual harassment the following day, leading to his immediate suspension. Confused and unable to explain, Jim drowned his sorrows in alcohol. Standing by the cellar, the drunk man's words echoed in his mind. Despite the contract's terms, Jim's curiosity about the cellar grew. He attempted to pry it open with a crowbar, but failed and injured his hand. During dinner, his wife opposed opening the cellar, wanting to keep the mansion. Yet Jim's curiosity was unstoppable. He contacted the house's architect and obtained the building blueprints, intending to dig a tunnel to sneak inside. From the architect, Jim learned that the drunk man was the house's previous owner, and the wealthy man was the owner before him. Could the drunk man have opened the cellar and lost the house because of it? Jim crawled through a passage under the stairs to the cellar's secret entrance. He drilled a small hole in the door, but his wife returned home before he could look inside. He lied, saying he was taking time off work. That night, Jim met May, asking her to withdraw the harassment report. May issued an ultimatum: divorce his wife and marry her, or she'd reveal their affair. Jim refused on the spot, and they had a huge fight. But he was terrified that May might actually show up at his house. However, his wife discovered she was pregnant. In her excitement, she dropped the pregnancy test, and while picking it up, found the building blueprints Jim had hidden. Furious, she followed them to the cellar door and noticed the small hole Jim had drilled. Just then, May drove her Tesla into their house, ready to confront Jim's wife. Seeing May's car leave, Jim assumed she had told his wife something, so he chased after her. Whether he caught up with May remains a mystery. Returning home, Jim's wife gently informed him she was pregnant and, for their child's sake, urged him never to touch the cellar again. The next day, Jim's company reinstated him, confirming he hadn't harassed May. Their relationship had been consensual. Meanwhile, May hadn't been seen for days. That day, the police arrived, saying May had disappeared, and Jim was a prime suspect.